What's up, mechanics? I know y'all didn't think I was gonna leave y'all without a Thanksgiving video. Alright, we're back. So, today I've said, you know, it's probably what, 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. I've seen a lot of people in all the vegan groups looking a little confused, like, what did we do? What did we do? I said, you know what, let me bridge that gap. I looked at a lot of the vegan Thanksgiving videos and they're a little cheesy, you know what I mean? Like, ugh, I don't want to eat none of that crap. So, for, you know, my vegan Thanksgiving video, it's going to be a little less traditional, of course, because there's no turkey, but we'll have some vegan turkey, some vegan ham, some baked mac and cheese. Ain't you just getting hungry just thinking about all this stuff? Just stick with me. This video is probably going to be a little longer than most of my videos. I will try to link every single ingredient you need at the bottom. So we're gonna have some rolls. We're just gonna have everything. You know, I'm super excited. I just can't wait to see how it all turns out. And if you're new here, subscribe. And oh yeah, sorry. Before we get into the video, special shout out to Skunk. He always comments on every video. Of course, Donna B. We love you, Donna B. And also Sanja. Sanja, also shout out to you and all your comments on every single video. They don't go unnoticed. If you want to be mentioned in the videos, just comment below, and I'll see you. I see every single comment. I read every single one. I don't always have time to reply to all of them, but I do see them. Without further ado, let's get into the food. So these are the two that I'm going with: the Tofurky ham and the Tofurky turkey, or it's a roast. It's stuffed with wild rice. So let's get right into it. So the instructions stated that I should thaw this thing, but I didn't see that part of the instructions. But it said no worries, if you forget to thaw it, no big deal. Just add more time, add another hour. So all I did here was I cut up some potatoes, some onions, some celery, and I poured some, sorry for the shaky, pulled some veggie broth, mixed the veggie broth in there, and I added a little soy sauce to give it a nice flavor. I'm going to cover this up and put it in the oven at 350 for 2 hours. Okay, it's been about 2 hours since the turkey roast has been cooking. I took it out and sliced it. Now what I'm going to do is put it back in the oven for the final 30 minutes uncovered. For the ham, it says to remove the outer casing and to just pour half a cup of water in. Put it in the oven for 2 hours. It says for the last 15 minutes, uncover it and pour the glaze over top. So that should give it a nice bit of flavor. I had this last year, I didn't do a video, but it did taste very good afterwards. So same thing with the ham. Now I'm gonna put this in the oven and let it go. Let's move on to the next thing. Now I remove the ham. Oh my gosh, it smells good. What I'm gonna do now is just pour the glaze over it and put it back in the oven for the 15 minutes. Man, that looks good and smells. So I chopped my greens. I cut the big leaf out of the middle because I don't need anything to do with that. So I'll leave it soak in some apple cider vinegar and some water for a while, and then I rinse them again. They soak, I just want to clean my greens thoroughly. That's what I do. And then while that's cleaning, I get a pot ready with a mixture of seasonings and onions. The seasoning list will be at the bottom in the description. It's a very easy seasoning mix. And then all I do after I do that is I put the greens inside of the seasoning, cover it up for about 2 to 3 hours, and then let it do its thing. So that's what it looks like after I add the greens to the mixture. You're going to constantly stir it. The size of the collards are going to shrink down some, just like you're cooking spinach. So you just want to let that cook down and just let it do its thing. That's what the greens will start to look like once you get some time on it. You still need to cook a little. It's been about an hour, so I just let it keep going. We're gonna make the cheese sauce. We're gonna add about 4 cups of unsweetened almond milk. No, actually we only need about 3. 3 cups of unsweetened almond milk. Bam! Two tablespoons seasoned salt. Little garlic and herb minced dash. And a bit of smoked paprika. It'll make you a freaka. You cook this on that on about a pretty medium heat there. So what you just want that to do is to cook up and start boiling, and then you add your cheese to it. Okay, now that the macaroni elbows are cooked, what we're going to do now is add the milk mixture. I use almond milk unsweetened, like I said. I have seasonings already in it. Just add that right to it. And then we're going to add the cheese as well and stir it up. So I took some child cheese out the pack. We're going to cut it up. Actually, I'm only going to need about half of the pack. Oops. Almost cut my dang on finger off. So we're just going to throw cubes of this right up in there. We're going to mix that up in there. So it's going to cook. When it cooks down, it's going to have you nice little cheese chunks in the mac and cheese. So we're going to just put this in a tray and put it in the oven. I topped it with some Daiya cheddar shreds. Okay, now I'm just peeling the sweet potatoes. I try not to show you guys too much of this boring stuff, because who wants to see somebody just sit here and peel potatoes? Hopefully you guys already know how to do this part. Hopefully you're not cheating and getting those Bruce's yams in a can. We do it by hand around here. Every time, if you came to one of my events, this is how I'll do it, right here by hand. All by hand, look at this. Hold on, water, boil this up. Just add a bit of cinnamon to it. And then you take your sweet potatoes, you cut your sweet potatoes up, maybe 3 big sweet potatoes, I cut them up, and then I'll just place them into the boiling water, or into the water, it doesn't have to be boiling. Just place it here into the water, and let it cook down. You'll know when it's cooked down when the potatoes get soft. It takes about 30 minutes or so. I transferred the sweet potatoes to a baking pan and added some sugar. Those ingredients will be in the description as well. I just let it cook in the oven for about 2 to 3 hours, or about an hour, and then it'll be good to go. We got a Marie's Calendar's pie. It actually happens to be vegan by accident. So we're just gonna cook it by instructions, put it in the oven for 1 hour, 400 degrees, and yeah, just follow the instructions on the box and it'll be tasty. And that's about it right there. Got your vegan mac, we got the ham, the turkey. You can make even more. You can make some stuffing, some mashed potatoes, dinner rolls, all that good stuff. But this is the basic stuff that most people don't know how to veganize. So I just did the basics here because, as you know, it's not Thanksgiving yet. But I gave you the basics. The other stuff, everyone already knows how to veganize, mashed potatoes and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This was a lot of work. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope this recipe works for you. Tag some of your friends, send it to some of your friends. Share this on your Facebook, your Instagram. Tag me on Instagram at @the_vegan mechanic. I love you guys. See you on the next video.